My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires...
No honourable man should touch them. That's the execution.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be...
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So what are we to do with you, Henry?
What actually happened to you in Scallis? I mean, during the attack and... well, you know.
That's a long story. Not a very cheerful one. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
I do.
All right then. It was a day like any other. Another ordinary day in my ordinary life. I awoke at first light, before the others. I like those kind of mornings best. When the first rays of sunshine quickly drive away the nighttime cold. Hello, you. Come here. And the breeze carries the scent of dew-covered grass and the bloom of spring. I wanted to get my chores done before the rest of the household was up. And this morning seemed made for that very purpose. Right, better get to work. I have to feed the hens, weed the garden, feed Tinker. I'd better get it all done before Papa is up. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Good fella. That's my boy. Let's see what you can sniff out here. Seek. Let's see what you can sniff out here. Seek. I must bring Tinker a piece of meat. That'll be a nice treat. No, I should finish my chores and not wake anyone. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. That should do it. The garden is looking how it should again. Here, chickie, chickie, chickie. Here. Here you are, girls. Fill your beaks.
Come here.
What do you need, Papa?
Go up and see the blacksmith. He made some nails for me. Here's some coin.
All right. Anything else while I'm at it?
No, unless you want to... And before you go, wake Samuel. The boy's still lying. He ought to follow your example and Stebor's. Well, at least he's still better than that good-for-nothing Zbyszek. The lazy wretch. A helper like that isn't worth a damn. If it weren't for his father, God rest his soul, I'd have thrown...
Now, Father, you shouldn't be so hard on Zbyszek. You know he hasn't had an easy life.
And who has, girl? That's no excuse for laziness. You could tell him to get his ass to work.
Right. Go for nails, send Samuel and Zbyszek to work. If it's at all possible.
Aye, just so. Oh, and Teresa, once you've done all your chores for the day, I've a little surprise.
A surprise, Pa? Don't you want to tell me about it now?
Curiosity killed the cat. What kind of surprise?
Oh, all right. Pa says you're idle, and if you carry on like that, he'll throw you out.
Ah! Why would he do that? Then he'd be left only with Stibor, and Stibor's not going to break his back working either.
Listen, Zbyszek. Pa's not happy with you, and if he says you're idling, you'd better make a bit of effort. I'm only telling you for your own good. You wouldn't want to lose your job now, would you?
You lot are always going on about work as if it was a blessing from heaven. All right.
That's more like it.
Greetings!
How's it going, Stebor? Do you need anything?
No, carrying sacks of flour and that, and me and Pa...
What matters?
It's nothing to worry your pretty little head about, sister.
Oh.
Aye.
Right. Better get to work. I have to feed the hens, weed the garden, feed Tinker. I'd better get it all done before Papa is up. I must bring Tinker a piece of meat. That'll be a nice treat. Look what I've got for you. You'll love. Here, chickie, chickie, chickie. Here you are, girls. Fill your beaks. That should do it. The garden is looking how it should again.
Teresa! Teresa! Come here!
What do you...
Go.
All right.
No, and before you... If
Now,
you could...
Right. Rick?
Greetings!
How's it going, Stebor?
No, I'll just be carrying sack, and me and...
What matters?
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
aye.
Sammy, get up. It's broad daylight, and the birds are singing.
Yeah, I'm up.
Have a bite to eat before going to the mine.
All right, Ma. You don't have to treat me like a child. Looks like it'll be nice today, eh? I could go to the pond fishing.
But you have to go to work.
I know. But maybe I can slip off after lunch.
There'll be no slipping off. You know very well Namoy has been complaining about you.
What about dropping that pail on Tonda's head? It was an accident.
Not the first accident you've had, though, was it?
Well, there you go then. If I leave early, nothing will happen to anyone. And you can cook the fish for lunch tomorrow.
You silly sod. All you ever do at the pond is lie around. The only thing you'll catch...
Don't I always?
Pa says you're right. Listen, Zippy, I'm only...
You alright?
That's more like...
Good day, Teresa.
Such a what? Such a know-it-all. All you're good for is sitting in a tavern with other know-it-alls, bemoaning your station. The devil have...
Herbs for your kitchen, as well as health-giving decoctions.
God's sake, Teresa.
No sign of the blacksmith. Where can he be?
Good day to you. What do you need?
Father sent me to pick up nails, but there's no one at the fort.
Aye, sorry, lass. Martin had to go to the castle to talk to Sir Radzig. He's to forge a sword for his lordship.
Oh, I see. And has he made the nails for Pa?
I'm afraid he hasn't had time on account of that sword. But if you come tomorrow, he'll surely have them for you.
All right, I'll stop by tomorrow.
Do that, dear.
Which girls?
Bianca and Johanka. You should stop by.
What was it about?
They didn't say, but it seemed important. Which probably means boys, I suppose, hey?
There's no harm in that, is there, good wife? You were young yourself once and went dancing with boys.
Oh, so I'm an old woman now, am I?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I'm only teasing you, girl. Dancing is just what you young ones should be doing. Make the most of it while you can. Before you know it, your pa will find you a husband, and you'll have a pack of children to take care of.
Let's hope it's not too soon. Thanks for letting me know. I'll stop by tomorrow for those nails then.
Not at all. Oh, and another thing, Teresa. Have you seen Henry around anywhere? If he helped his father out more at the forge, there'd be no shortage of nails.
I haven't seen him at all.
No doubt he's at that swordplay with that so-called combat master again. If he could wield a hammer half as good as a wooden sword, there'd be no shortage of nails.
How are you, Teresa?
Greeting.
Bianca, how come you're up so bright and early?
Papa has me running around from dawn till dusk. You know how it is.
Indeed I do.
I'm glad you're here, Tess. You've got to help me with something. But first, can you go and see... He's at the sheepfold by the stockade, as usual.
Oh? Playing around with wooden swords again? Well, at least we know he'll be able to protect you from outlaws with wooden swords.
Oh well, boys and their games. Listen, would you bring him a beer for me?
But why don't you bring it yourself?
If Pa saw me running after Henry, he'd tan my hide. But I can't leave him dry in this heat.
All right, I'll bring the beer to him.
Thanks. And don't forget to tell him it's from me.
Everyone knows all the beer in Skalitz is from you and your pa.
You know what I mean. And listen, Tess. Meanwhile, I'll make an excuse to Pa. But I'll tell you all about it after. Run along before the beer gets warm.
God be with you, Henry. Mind you don't get hurt.
Good day.
I brought you a beer. I'd say you'd need it after a hard battle.
Ah, great. It's as hot as Pa's Forge out here today. That's very sweet of you to get me a beer.
Well, I saw you hopping around here in this heat, and I figured you'd work up quite a thirst.
Ah, you're right there. Thanks. That's very kind of you. I'll have to pay you back somehow.
I'll look forward to it. How come you're training on your own today? You're usually here with that vagabond. What's his name?
Vanyek. And he's not a vagabond. He's a wayfaring combat master.
Well, it looks like he's off wayfaring somewhere else today.
Yeah, more likely sleeping off last night's boozing. Actually, since I've no opponent today, wouldn't you like to have a go? I mean, a bit of swordplay.
Me? Swordplay?
Sure. Why not?
All right then. I accept your challenge, young sir, but I must warn you, I can swat a mouse with a broom with my eyes closed.
Yeah, I knew you had the heart of a warrior. Let's go then. Come on then. Show me what you're made of. Whoever is the first to hit the other 10 times is the victor.
What if I hurt you, though?
Ah, don't worry. I can handle it.
Don't go easy on me, Hannah.
Ah, very good.
Henry! Really? Now that is hardly chivalrous behavior. Now, I shall have to fight for my honor. Take that, you scoundrel! Are you alright?
It's nothing, I'm fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Are you mad at me?
No, of course not. It's my own stupid fault.
Well, that'll teach you to go around slapping decent, God-fearing girls on the backside. Let me have a look at it.
No, it's only a scratch and a couple of splinters. And I didn't mean to, you know.
Show me that.
Ah, really, it's nothing.
You know how it is, how? He who lives by the sword.
Dies by the splinter, eh?
There now. By the way, you owe Bianca for that beer.
God be with you. Do you need anything?
What else was it you wanted from me?
You brought that beer to Henry then?
I did.
Uh-huh. And what did he say?
He had no one to train with, so we had a bit of swordplay together.
You playing with swords?
Yes, and as it happens, I did quite well. Actually, a bit too well. I hit Henry on the hand and wounded him.
Really, Tess? I never knew you were such a warrior girl. He had it coming, the donkey. Maybe it'll dampen his enthusiasm for adventure. All right, but now I can tell you what I wanted. Fancy a walk in the woods?
Right now? You want to court me in the shade of the pines?
No. I need to pick herbs for distilling schnapps. Henry's favorite.
Henry's favorite? I see.
Yes. I'd like to give it to him tomorrow.
I might have known it'd be about Henry again.
Oh, you know how it is, Tess. Don't worry. You'll find a fella one day.
That's easy to say when you work in a tavern where there are fellas swarming around you all day. All I see at the mill are sacks of flour.
What about Zbyszek?
Zbyszek? I'd rather settle for a sack of flour.
I suppose. Your pa would never let Zbyszek have you anyway. Not long ago, when he had a few too many, I heard him say how he was going to get you the richest husband for miles around.
Oh, Pa. I hope that was just the beer talking. What herbs do you need?
I've got almost everything, except belladonna. I know a clearing where the best plants grow.
Belladonna? But that's deadly poison.
It is, if you don't know what you're doing. But don't worry, I haven't poisoned anyone yet.
Why don't you go and pick it yourself?
Pa won't let me go on my own. They say a wolf was seen in the woods recently.
A wolf? Hereabouts?
So they say. But it was old Blaha who claimed to see it, and he's
Couldn't your brother go with you?
Adam, he'd shit himself if he saw a wolf. And besides, someone has to take care of the tavern. But
Thanks. So, You're going to borrow a bow from Adam, and then you won't...
Actually, it's not entirely that simple. You'll have to get it from him. Anyway, I don't know how to shoot.
Yeah, but...
It doesn't matter. If the wolf sees a bow, he won't come near us. So will you go and ask Adam? You know he's always liked you.
You might be able to do that with Henry, but...
Come now. You're as pretty as any lass in the and once you've got the bow, meet me on the bridge by the lake, alright?
Alright, I'll help you. But next time I want something from you. I don't want to hear any
Deal. You're a name.
Have you picked what you...
May the Lord watch over you, Tess.
How are you?
I heard you're a really good archer. And that you've even got your own bow.
Yeah. I've got a bow. I made it myself. And I can hit the tree behind the tavern at 20 paces.
Good heavens, that's amazing. Would you lend me your bow for a while?
Lend my bow? To a girl? Well, I don't know, Teresa.
Hey, Adam. If you lend me your bow, I'll dance with you at the next celebration.
Oh? You would? Really? Alright, here's the bow then. And some arrows. Take it all.
Thank you so much, Adam.
Good day,
I've seen you in Skalitz, but I've never spoken to you before.
No, not many people talk to me.
Why is that?
Why? Because I'm a stranger here, and people would...
Why are you begging?
I lost everything. I had a wife, a home. Then foreign soldiers came and took it all from me. They killed and burned...
What soldiers do you mean?
I don't know. One soldier's the same as the next.
I'll give you something.
A few groschen will...
Here you are. At least you can get...
Oh, thanks
God save Teresa.
I've got the bow. We can get going.
Great. Come with me. Look out! Hey, Teresa, wait. There's a magpie's nest somewhere on that tree. Last time I was passing here, I saw that bird carrying something shiny to its nest. Listen. Since you've got a bow, why not try and shoot the nest down? Adam does it all the time. So I'm sure there's nothing to it. What about that nest, Tess? Or do you want to keep going? What about that nest, Tess? Or do you want to keep going? Quick before the magpie comes down. God be with you, Teresa. What about that nest, Tess?
I had a look in the nest.
Yeah? And what did you find there?
There was a ring in it. Looks like silver.
Really? Holy Mother of God! I always wanted a silver ring. But you're the one who shot it down.
You can have it.
You're giving it to me? Tess, you're the best friend ever. Thank you. I'll wear it to the dance this evening. Come on. Let's go and pick those herbs before it gets too late. I wonder what happened here. I saw it the last time, but no one reported anything this time. I skidded up the road and something followed me. Maybe. Lisa, where are you off to? We'll turn into the woods here and go uphill a bit. Follow me. Greetings, Tess. It's look out. Where are you going? We're nearly there. We'll go along the road here, and then back into the woods. This is the place. I'll start picking, and you keep a lookout.
Shouldn't I help you pick herbs too?
No, I'll manage fine on my own.
What should I do if the wolf turns up, though?
You've got a bow, right? Besides, you've got Tinker.
How long will it take you?
Just a short while. Don't worry. But while I'm at it, just keep watch, and I'll tell you when I'm done.
All right, I'll keep watch. Just make it quick.
I'm glad I remembered this place. It seems no one else knows about it. Help! Wolf! Wolf!
I thought those rumors about a wolf were just idle talk.
Idle talk, indeed. If I'd been alone, that beast would surely have devoured me.
Did anything happen to you?
No, I'm fine. Thanks.
Did you manage to pick enough herbs?
Yeah, I did. I'll brew plenty of that liquor. Enough.
All right, thanks. That was a funny-looking wolf. I reckon it was actually a wild dog.
Wolf or dog? It was a monster. Henry will never believe this.
What will you do now?
I'll go back to work at the tavern. Thanks for coming with me, Tess. And don't forget to come and see me.
All right.
say, Teresa?
We're gonna have peace at last.
Like I say, you're like a wretched sheep. Whatever the ailment, I've got the remedy.
Can you come here a minute? Oh my. What am I...
Johanka, what's up?
I was asking around for you. There's something we have to talk about. Are you going to the dance this evening?
I'd like to go and have a look, if I have time for it.
No. I've got a dress, but I don't want to end up, if you know what.
You want me to find you a dancing partner?
No, not quite. I've already picked one.
Let me guess.
Who else?
So, what's the problem? Just you've had your eye on him since the Harvest Festival. Surely you must have noticed by now.
He hasn't. I'm at a loss what to do.
So you'd like Matthias to take you to the dance, but you...
That's right.
How in heaven's name do you want to do it then?
Easy. You're going to steal his lucky dice.
What? How is that supposed to help?
If you can get your hands on it without him noticing, he'll be wandering around saying to himself, "Where did I put..." And then, "God be with you, Matthias. You didn't by any chance..." And he'll say,
"Aye, Johanka, I did..."
"Oh, I found it near the tavern. You know..." And then he'll finally get the message.
"Oh, the dance. Yes."
"Of course. Then he'll take me by the... Never... Well, that's how it's...
You painted a very pretty pic, but do you think it'll really...
I'm absolutely sure it...
Why don't you just steal the...
And if he caught me doing it? You think he'd go dancing with me then? But you...
Right. We're all a pack of thieves. All right, then.
Thank you, Tess.
Hang on, though.
He was saying at the tavern yesterday, go and see Fritz first. I heard he's always got some lockpicks, whatever he wants them for. Anyway, no doubt he can show you how to use one.
Me? Pick locks? Johanka, aren't you going a bit too far?
Well, then, maybe... But whatever you do, don't get caught. And not a word to Matthias for the...
How are you, Teresa?
God be with you.
Listen, Fritz, I hear you know something about opening locks without a key.
Sure. All you have to do is charge at the door. Shoulder first. Ah! You want a lock?
Shh! Not so...
Well, I can give you... But you know what they say. Not even a pig grunts...
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard.
Mostly me.
Will you teach me how to...
Sure. Are you yanking more?
Hey, Fritz. How about giving me a couple of lockpicks for free, eh? After all, we've known each other since we were little.
All right. Well, just this time. If you break them, don't expect...
Just two?
You said a couple, didn't you?
I need a couple of lock... Will you teach me?
Sure.
Satisfied?
You're a right pinch purse.
Satisfied?
That's not enough.
It's easy as fuck, unless you're all thumbs. Listen, you've got nice and light now.
I get it.
God save you, Tess.
Greetings.
Tell me, Matthias, what do you think of your hunker?
Johanka? Yeah, she's a nice girl. She helped the lads and me out of a few... Actually, she's always been good to us. Why do you ask?
I was just curious.
Jesus!
Come now.
What?
back trouble?
Come right up, good people. Herbs for your kitchen, as well as health-giving decoctions.
What was that? Is something the matter?
Teresa, I'm glad to see you.
Fresh or dry. They'll help with every...
Teresa, what are you playing at? Hey! Hey, you've got no business here. What are you up to? Hey!
Who's that?
Teresa?
Jesus! I see a thief!
That sounded like...
Teresa? What are you playing at? Teresa? What are you playing at? Teresa? What are you playing at?
As well as health-giving decoctions.
Well! What are you playing at?
What was that? Look out!
I must be going mad. How are you?
Listen, Matthias. Fritz and Matthew have been looking for you. It seemed very important.
Really? That's funny. But if it's... I'd better go and see what...
Herbs for your kitchen, as well as health-giving...
God be with you, Teresa. Good day to you. What do you need?
About Matthias.
Yes? Tell me.
I've brought you his diary.
I knew you. This is great.
help with every pain and ailment. Herbs, special dries.
God be with you, Matthias. Listen, I found this dice. I believe it's yours.
My dice? But how? I thought it was in my trunk.
No, I found it outside. It was lying on the ground by the tavern, where the dance is going to be this evening.
That's odd. I could have sworn I put it away. Can I have it back?
I'll be with you,
People
Teresa.
will be dancing all around there. They'd trample it into the ground for sure. It's a good thing I spotted it. Although, I don't suppose I'll be dancing this evening. No one's asked me.
I see. The dice? Please?
I'd put on a very pretty dress, and after the dance, I'd walk home with the boy who danced with me, if anyone asked me.
I'll take you, all right? And you'll give me my dice back?
Really? You'd take me?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. I'll see you this evening.
Right. Sure. Wait! What about my dice? Oh, for the love of God.
Can you come here a minute?
I went for those nails, but the blacksmith is...
All right, leave it till tomorrow then. No hurry.
What's up?
The guards were here asking around. They said someone's been stealing silver. Can you go and tell Stibor?
Why? What has Stibor got to...
Look, just talk to...
But I'm asking you, Father. Don't tell me you don't trust your own...
For heaven's sake, Teresa.
Pa sent me. The guards were here, asking about...
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right. All right.
Not so fast.
All right. Look.
Spit it out. Otherwise you're on...
All right. Pa came up with a nice little job. It's quite easy to sneak silver ore, so the missing silver is ours.
Merciful God.
I need your help, Teresa.
Sweet Jesus.
Thanks, Tess. I'm sorry to drag you into it, but
Where did you hide it?
that's the thing. It's at the bottom of a flooded shaft. Samuel was working there before.
You dragged Samuel into it too? So why don't you just go and get it?
I don't know how to get to it.
For heaven's sake, Stibor! Do you know where it is or not?
Yes, but you see, when I was carrying it out, I was standing on this wooden walkway and I dropped it over the edge so they wouldn't catch me. And now I don't know how to get to it. All I know is it made a splash when it fell.
And how are we supposed to find it? Go crawling through the whole mine? Oh no, Stibor, forget it. You're not...
Christ, no. What do you take me for? All he has to do is draw and we'll do the rest.
Wait, I want to ask you. How did you get mixed up in this?
Not long ago, I saw Pa hauling a sack of silver ore. I kept asking about it and...
God almighty, the king's silver? If you have to...
Around here? Like what?
Why are you doing it? You're not going to mint your own...
Of course not. We just sell it to someone, but Pa deals...
Why are you helping him?
Well, he always gives me some of the money he makes from...
Money won't be much use to you. Where do you take the silver? Who does?
Some slimy...
That's all I want to know for now. Are you sure it's the same shaft where Samuel was working?
Definitely. There's no other flooded shaft in the mine.
All right, Stibor. I'll go to Samuel and get the map from him. Have you got...
Here. Give him this. And try to get it from him without giving...
I'll do what I can.
Where do you think? So I'm heading for the fish pond as usual. Once you have it, come and meet me at Wenceslas Corridor on the hill. I'll be waiting there.